Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're going to wrap up week number 13 of our Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty Season 1 with a little national highlight show. Like we do every week, we're going to start with games involving top 25 teams, starting from number 24, Memphis, and working our way up to number 1. The Memphis Tigers beat East Carolina 33-27. Number 22, Mississippi State falls to Arkansas 36-21. Both teams are 7-4 and 3-4 in the SEC. Virginia continues their tailspin with their third loss in a row, this time at the hands of Miami. And now let's head down to San Antonio for 20th ranked Florida Atlantic against the UTSA Roadrunners. Early in the first quarter, on a 3rd down and 4, UTSA with the football. Gavin Sharp makes the catch on the sideline. Later in the drive, on a 3rd and 14, the pass over the middle to Tyke Ogle-Kellogg comes up short, and the Roadrunners put 3 points on the board to open up the scoring. Midway through the first quarter, FAU with the ball for the first time. Florida Atlantic on a read option, Malcolm Davidson with a huge gain from the quarterback spot on a 1st down and 10. He zips it out to the right side, catch is made, somehow he stays in bounds. Javon Durante picks up the 1st down. This drive would end in a field goal attempt. The kick is up, it's good, and we're tied at 3. Let's go to the end of the second quarter, near halftime. On a 4th down, FAU gets the stop, and this game is turned into a defensive battle. Down towards the end of the first half, UTSA, Tariq Woolen, a 42-yard reception up top, sets up another UTSA field goal on a 4th down and 8, and the Roadrunners take a 6-3 lead. Still some time left in the first half for FAU to strike. Catch is made down into the red zone. 4th down and 8, another field goal is up. It is good. We're tied at 6. Let's go to the end of the third quarter. Still tied at 6. No touchdowns yet in this football game, and now we've got an interception. UTSA picked off in the back of the end zone. We are still tied at 6. FAU early in the fourth quarter now. They are picked off as well on a 2nd down and 9, and this one's going to be returnable to the 50 to midfield, and there's nobody that's going to catch him. 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown Roadrunners. And the first touchdown of the game, fittingly, was a defensive touchdown, and UTSA leads now 13-6. Still 13-6, FAU with the chance to tie it up with a touchdown on 2nd down and 9. Davidson back in the end zone, catch is made, and then he drops it. So FAU will have to attempt a field goal to cut the lead to 4. It's 13-9. Here's UTSA on a 3rd down and 8. FAU's out of timeouts, and the 1st down is going to ice the football game. UTSA can run out the clock, and they upset 20th ranked Florida Atlantic 13-9 at home at Alamo Dome. Florida Atlantic falls to 8-2. They're 6-1 in conference. UTSA 5-5, 1 win away from bowl eligibility. Vanderbilt wins on the road in Knoxville. They are also 1 win away from bowl eligibility. Alabama 43-0 over Jackson State. They improved to 8-3. They're 4-3 in the SEC. 16th ranked Notre Dame 38-14 over BYU. Irish 8-3. Cougars fall to 4-7. No bowl game for BYU this year. Penn State over 15th ranked Nebraska, handing them their 2nd loss of the season, 28-25, and that might vault Penn State back into the polls. We'll see. 14th ranked Cincinnati hosting Houston in Cincinnati. Early in the first quarter, give off the left side. Desmond Ridder hands it to Jared Dokes. 14-yard touchdown run, and the Bearcats strike first. There's going to be a lot of scoring in this game, folks. Hold on to your hats. Here is D'Eriq King, winding up, throwing. It's picked off underneath the receiver and returned to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati with a chance to go up by 2 scores. Desmond Ridder drops back, throws out to the left side. Catch is made by Rashad Medeiros, and Cincinnati puts another touchdown on the board. It's 14-0. D'Eriq King going corner route to Courtney Lark. Touchdown Cougs. It is now 14-7. Now 17-13 in favor of the Bearcats, and Desmond Ridder is intercepted, and this one is going to go back to the house. He is continuing to lengthen the lead on those linemen. They're not catching him, and neither is that receiver coming into your picture now. Touchdown Houston. And the Cougs and the Bearcats are all tied at 20 late in the third quarter. This one by D'Eriq King floated out to the sideline, is picked off by Cincinnati, and that's an easy pick six. 4 turnovers on the day for the Houston Cougars, yet somehow they are still in this football game. It's 27-20 Bearcats. Houston has the ball. They give it up the middle to Patrick Carr. Carr goes in from 6 yards out. We're tied at 27. Later in the fourth quarter, still tied at 27. Desmond Ridder keeps it. Goes straight up the middle. 4-yard touchdown. Cincinnati now leading by 7. Cincinnati with a chance to get an even bigger lead on a 4th down and 5. Desmond Ridder is hit and sacked. And Houston's going to get the ball back on downs with solid field position. 20 seconds to go in the game. Houston trailing by 7. D'Eriq King throws it up down the right side. Catch is made by Courtney Lark. He steps out of bounds with 17 seconds. 3rd down and 3 with 9 seconds on the clock now. 7 seconds. Here's the throw. Slant. He stays on his feet. And Kyle Porter goes in for the touchdown. We are tied. We're going to overtime. Desmond Ridder in overtime number 1. Pass over the middle to Rashad Medeiros. 17-yard reception sets up 1st down and goal. On 3rd and goal, the Bearcats are inside the 2. Desmond Ridder is going to pull it down and run. He breaks the plane, scores a touchdown, making it 41-34. Now Houston has the football. And they're going to score a Kyle Porter 2-yard touchdown run. Makes it 41-41. Now it's 47-44 in a 4th overtime, I think. D'Eriq King overthrows a pass, and Houston's going to have to kick to tie this one up. Sorry, this was the 3rd overtime. Now we're going to the 4th overtime. Tied at 47. Houston. D'Eriq King, left side, touchdown, Cole McGowan, and they have to go for 2 now. Houston up by 6. 2-point conversion upcoming. D'Eriq King from the shotgun is going to hand it up the middle, and just as he's about to break the plane, he gets piled under. Now Cincinnati can win it with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Desmond Ridder hands off to Warren for the touchdown, and here comes the 2-point conversion to win the football game. Desmond Ridder drops back, 7-step drop into the flat, and they convert. Cincinnati pulls out the win in quadruple overtime over Houston. What a game. What a season Houston, Cincinnati, and Memphis has had. All 3 of them beating each other. And then Cincinnati beating Houston here. 55-53. Florida State over North Carolina 27-20. Seminoles 10-1, 8-1 in the ACC. They should probably be ranked higher than they are. Navy upsets number 12 UCF in Orlando 37-21. Kind of a disappointing season for UCF. Florida at number 10 beats Charleston Southern 31-7. Easy win for them. Now let's head down to Baton Rouge. Texas A&M at number 7 facing number 8 LSU on the road. Clyde Edwards-Helaire 1-yard touchdown run puts the Tigers up 7-0. Early in the second quarter, Joe Burrow out to the right side. His pass is picked off by Texas A&M, and it will be returned to the 26-yard line. 7-3, LSU at the lead. And now Texas A&M knocking on the door early in the second quarter. Kellen Mond to the right side. Touchdown, Jamon Osborne, 27 yards on the play. And Texas A&M takes a 10-7 lead. Here comes LSU. Joe Burrow, read option. He's going to break it to the outside. Look at the wills that Joe Burrow has. He's going to take it to the house. 14-10 LSU early in the second quarter. 17-13 Tigers now. They float one out to the left side. Texas A&M does. It's picked off by LSU. A broken tackle. And the pick six puts more points on the board for LSU. 27-13. Bayou Bengals with the lead now. Late in the third quarter, another one. The route in the flat is jumped, and it's going to be taken home. Another pick six for Fullerton. Kellen Mond throws his second interception, and LSU rolls to a 34-13 win over the Aggies. LSU to 9-2, 5-2 in the SEC, and Texas A&M with that exact same record. Number 6 Utah, 26-14 over Washington State on the Palouse. And now we go to Manhattan, Kansas, where the Kansas State Wildcats host the Oklahoma Sooners. Kansas State has been Oklahoma kryptonite as of late in real life. Oklahoma strikes first. 7-3 Sooners. Jalen Hurts is going to pull it down, run it in from 8 yards out. And Oklahoma jumps out to a 14-3 lead. Jalen Hurts again, read option. Easy touchdown run for the Sooners. And they break it out to a 21-3 lead. Early in the second quarter, Skylar Thompson is going to air one out down the left side. The pass is caught. It was underthrown. Malik Knowles comes back for it. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Skylar Thompson gives right side. Look at all the broken tackles. Get off me, man. Down the sideline, Jordan Brown, an 18-yard carry. Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Skylar Thompson, 7-step drop, throws out to the left side. The catch is made by Dalton Schoen. 18-yard reception there. Wildcats deep in the red zone. On third down and goal, screen pass out to the right side to Brown, and he's not going to get there. And K-State's going to end up chipping in a field goal to make it 21-6. Still 21-6. Here's Skylar Thompson down the middle of the field on a seam route. Is going to hook up for the touchdown, making it 21-13 after the PAT. Late in the second quarter, Jalen Hurts quickly out to the right side, and the pass is picked off. A diving interception, and that saves Kansas State some points. Look at that. Extension on the pick. Beautiful play. First play of the third quarter now. Skylar Thompson, play action. Looking deep down the left side. The catch is made by Malik Knowles. He's pushed out of bounds. It's third down and 14 now later in the drive. And Skylar Thompson under pressure rolls out. He is hit and landed on by a big old fella. On fourth down and 23, K-State has to attempt a long field goal. The kick is good, making it 21-16. Oklahoma with the ball now. Jalen Hurts pulls it out, runs it in from 5 yards out, and the Sooners increase their lead to 28-16. Jalen Hurts from the shotgun now, fires it out to the right side, where it is caught. Tackle is broken, and Nick Baskine for a 54-yard gain. Oklahoma looking to increase their lead here. Jalen Hurts slides down safely at the 9-yard line. Third down and goal later in the drive with 8 seconds left in the third quarter. Jalen Hurts fires one over the middle. The catch is made. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they run away with it in the second half. Final score from Manhattan, 38-16. Sooners improved to 9-1. 6-1 in Big 12 play. Kansas State 7-4, 5-3 in the conference. Fourth-ranked Georgia takes care of Kentucky 45-7 between the hedges. Bulldogs 10-1, 8-0 in the SEC. Arizona 28-21 over the third-ranked Oregon Ducks. What a win for the Wildcats. They're 8-3 now and might even break into the top 25. Ohio State 45-7 over Indiana. They continue to be undefeated, and Clemson 37-0 over VMI. They are undefeated as well. It looks like Clemson and Ohio State might be on a collision course to meet in the national championship. All right, some other scores and highlights from across the country. In Week 13, the Buffalo Bulls 20-10 over the Miami REDHAWKS. Buffalo, one win away from becoming bowl eligible. Ohio 47-41 over Kent State. Both teams have 7 wins. Arkansas 36-21 over Mississippi State. We already saw that score. That was a ranked score. Sorry about that. Michigan State 24-14 over Northwestern. Spartans improved to 7-4. They're 4-4 in conference. Old Dominion 41-14 over the winless Rice Owls. They are 0-10, 0-6. Old Dominion 7-4, 5-2. They should be end up going bowling. Purdue 24-14 over Illinois. Neither of those teams will be in bowl games this season. And let's get out to Toledo, Ohio for some action. NIU at the Glass Bowl to take on Toledo. This very well could be for the division title. NIU with the football first early in the first quarter. This is Trey Harbison. He's going to be pushed out of bounds after a 25-yard pickup. First down and 10 Huskies. Now on second down and 2. From inside the 5, Trey Harbison falls forward for the touchdown. NIU takes the lead. 7-0. Toledo with the football now. Up the middle. On a fourth down and 2, they convert. Later in the drive on a third and inches, they're going to convert again, and this time they score. Shaquille Seymour, 5-yard touchdown run for the Rockets. And we are tied at 7. towards the end of the first quarter. We go to the second quarter. Toledo with the football on first down and goal. The pitch to the right side. Bryant Koback is stopped on second down and goal. The give off the left side, and NIU's defense is there as well. Third down and goal. Can NIU come up big? Here is a throw out to the left side, and the defense is all over that. Fourth down and goal. Toledo has to attempt a field goal, making it 10-7. Great defense there by NIU inside the 10. All tied up at 10 now late in the first half. Rockets with the football. Quarterback's going to pull it down and run out to the right side. He fumbles the ball and it's recovered. Almost kind of looked like it was stripped by NIU, and the defense comes up big again for the Huskies. Here comes Northern Illinois. Final play of the first half, and it is picked off down there by Toledo. And both defenses bringing it here at the Glass Bowl. Let's go to the third quarter now, still tied up at 10. Toledo with the football. Back corner of the end zone, Desmond Phillips, 10-yard touchdown. The Rockets jump out to a 17-10 lead. On second down and 15, a bullet over the middle. Cole Tucker makes the catch. He's got 4 catches for 61 yards to this point in the football game, midway through the fourth. NIU looking to tie it up, and they run it in for the touchdown. That wasn't Trey Harbison. I'm not sure who that was for NIU. We're tied at 17, late in the fourth quarter. NIU with the football and a terrible pass. The route is undercut, and Toledo's going to take it in for the go-ahead touchdown. Second interception of the day for Ross Bowers. 4th and 16 now. Less than a minute to go. Ross Bowers is hit and buried. Turnover on downs. Toledo would get the ball back and run out the clock. Rockets with a 24-17 win. Both of these teams are bowl eligible at this point, but Toledo would have the inside track and probably favorite to win that division in the MAC. USC 28-12 in Boulder over Colorado. Trojans 1 win away from becoming bowl eligible. Army over Ball State 38-10. Army 5-5, they could get to bowl eligibility. Utah State over Colorado State 37-29, and that win is going to set up a Mountain Division Championship game next week in Logan against the Wyoming Cowboys. The Aztecs of San Diego State beat Boise State. They have the West Division all wrapped up, so the winner of Utah State and Wyoming will face San Diego State in the title game. Let's move to the Big Ten. The battle for Paul Bunyan's axe. Minnesota and Wisconsin. Mohamed Ibrahim runs in a touchdown from 15 yards away, putting the Gophers on top 7-0. Here comes Wisconsin. Garrett Groshek straight up the gut. First down and goal for the Badgers. Out to the left side, Jake Ferguson makes the catch from Jack Cohen, and we're tied at 7. We go to early in the second quarter action. Wisconsin with the ball. Jack Cohen all day to throw. Left side, catch is made by Ferguson. Right down inside the 5 on second down and goal to give right side to Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Badgers. 14-7, Wisconsin with the lead now late in the second quarter. Jack Cohen, look at the time he's got to throw. Minnesota only rushes 3. They might as well have rushed nobody. Danny Davis comes open over the middle, 27-yard touchdown. Wisconsin jumps out to a 14-point lead. Into the middle of the third quarter we go. Wisconsin leading by 14. Jack Cohen's going to pull it down and run. A diving tackle is missed, and then he somehow finds his way into the end zone. 28-7, Wisconsin with the lead. Minnesota has a hole to dig themselves out of. Tanner Morgan underneath. Catch is made by Mohamed Ibrahim. His second touchdown of the day. 1 rushing, 1 receiving. And now this one, the pitch by Tanner Morgan is fumbled and recovered by the Badgers. Second turnover of the day for the Gophers. Let's go to the fourth quarter now, early. Jack Cohen on third down and goal, airmails one out of the back of the end zone. That's going to set up a fourth down and goal. Wisconsin playing it safe, brings in the kicker, and puts on an easy 3 points. It's 31-14 now. Minnesota has the ball on the other end of the field. And it's Mohamed Ibrahim again. His third touchdown of the day makes it 31-21. 3:06 to go in the game. Tanner Morgan and the Gophers have the football. Here's the throw left side. Catch is made down inside the 10. Setting up a first down and goal for Tanner Morgan from the shotgun. Give to Ibrahim up the middle. Fourth touchdown of the day for Mohamed Ibrahim. 3 rushing, 1 receiving. Now with 2:03 to go on a big 3rd and 9, Minnesota needs a stop, and look at the catch. The catch is made, Wisconsin runs out the clock, and Paul Bunyan's axe stays in Madison. 31-28, the win by the Badgers. They improved to 6-5. They'll go bowling. Kind of a disappointing year in Wisconsin, though. Minnesota, with 7 wins, will also be in a bowl game somewhere. UTEP, 45-24 over Marshall. Miners become bowl eligible at 6-4. Kansas over Iowa State, 31-24. They are 8-3, guys. Kansas is 8-3. I repeat, Kansas is 8-3. Maryland, 34-27 over Rutgers. Maryland 5-7, Rutgers 3-8. Neither of those teams will be in the postseason. Boston College 17-12 over Louisville. BC could get in the postseason with 1 win in their final game of the season. Western Kentucky over Texas State, 2 teams that we played in our regular season so far. And Western Kentucky wins. That's no surprise. I thought they were better when we played them. UCLA 34-14 over Arizona State. North Texas 35-16 over FIU. And North Texas is 1 win away from becoming bowl eligible as well. Missouri over Ole Miss in Oxford, 41-27. Missouri will be bowling somewhere. Ole Miss will not. All right, Duke and Wake Forest. The winner becomes bowl eligible. If Duke loses, they have another chance. But this is the last chance for Wake Forest to earn a spot in a bowl game. Kendall Hinton, 4-yard touchdown reception, puts Wake up 13-3. Here comes Duke now. Quentin Harris, deep down the left side, wide open, touchdown Blue Devils. It's now 16-10, Deacs with the lead. Quentin Harris dumps it off underneath. Catch is made, a broken tackle later. Deion Jackson has a first down. 6 seconds left in the first half. Quentin Harris is going to run. 4 seconds. He's down inside the 5 with 1 second. They call timeout and bring in the field goal unit to put some points on the board before half. It's 16-13 at the break in Winston-Salem. We go to the third quarter now. Early. Quentin Harris pass is picked off out on the sideline, and it's one of those screen passes that always goes the other way for 6. First turnover of the day for either team, and it ends up in points for the Demon Deacons. 23-13, Wake Forest. Here is Jamie Newman, pitches it to the left side to Cade Carney. 4-yard touchdown run for the Demon Deacons, and they increase their lead to 30-13. Duke with the ball now, midway through the third. Quentin Harris just gets it off, and here goes Britton Brown. Down the right side on the screen, he gets pushed out of bounds. First down and 10 now, later in the drive, in the red zone. Harris keeps it, and he rolls onto a player and then gets thrown into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. And that cuts the lead to 10. First play of the fourth quarter. 33-20. Wake Forest with the lead, and they throw the pick. And it's returned to the 4-yard line. Not a great pass. Kobe Kwanzaa with the interception on 4th down and goal. Quentin Harris flushed out, and he is going to be taken down for the sack, and Wake Forest will get the ball back on downs later in that drive. To put an exclamation point on this game, Jamie Newman to the right side to Scotty Washington. 58-yard touchdown. Jamie Newman, 407 yards in the game. Passing, Demon Deacons get the win, and they get the win in their final chance to become bowl eligible. They'll finish the season at 6-6. Duke has one more chance next week to get that 6th win. All right, Southern Miss 35-24 over Middle Tennessee. Syracuse 24-17 over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has one more chance to become bowl eligible. Syracuse is already there at 7-4. Tulsa 41-14 over Louisiana Tech. The Golden Hurricane finished their season off at 8-4, 5-4 in the American Athletic Conference. Wyoming 41-31 win over Hawaii. That sets up that division championship game next week with Utah State. Air Force 31-14 over UNLV. Rebels are bowl eligible. Air Force will be sitting home during the Christmas season. SMU 34-31 over South Florida. Mustangs become bowl eligible. Huskies over the Beavers in Corvallis 27-21. Both of those teams will end up in bowl games somewhere. All right, last set of highlights that we will show you for this week, week number 13. Baylor on the road in Stillwater taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Opening kickoff of the game taken A yard deep in the end zone, all the way out to the 49 by Chuba Hubbard. Later in the drive, Drew Brown on a play action goes down the middle of the field for the reception. First down and goal, Dylan Stoner with the catch. That's going to set up a field goal as Baylor's defense tightens up. It's 3-0 Cowboys. Bears with the ball now. Charlie Brewer going down the left side. Catch is made by Chris Platt. 38-yard touchdown reception, and Baylor ties it up. Baylor takes the lead at 7-3. Now it's 7-6. Baylor leading. Oklahoma State with the football deep in the red zone. Drew Brown pulls it down, runs it in from 5 yards out. 13-7 Cowboys. Minute 38 to go in the first half. Charlie Brewer going up top to the right side. Catch is made again for the touchdown. Chris Platt once again as well. And it is 14-13 in favor of the Bears. 30 seconds left in the first half, and Drew Brown finds Chuba Hubbard over the middle. 13-yard touchdown reception. Oklahoma State regains the lead as we go back and forth here in Stillwater. Still some time here. 5 seconds left in the half, and Dylan Stoner catches another touchdown pass from Drew Brown. We go to the third quarter with Oklahoma State leading 27-14, and Drew Brown down the left side, downtown to Tylan Wallace. On 4th down and 5, Oklahoma State puts 3 more on the board, making it 30-14. Over Baylor, Charlie Brewer will keep it on the read option. Breaks a tackle. He's got some room out in front of him. He breaks another tackle, and he's going to score. A nice run by Charlie Brewer. And it's 30-21. Oklahoma State with the football, and Drew Brown's going to throw a pick that's probably going to go back for 6. A lot of pick sixes in in this week, actually. There's been quite a few of them. Pick 6 for Baylor. That's going to cut the lead to 30-28. It's getting a little bit scary for the folks here in Stillwater. Here's Charlie Brewer down the right side. Catch is made, 30-25, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Denzel Mims. 80-yard reception from Charlie Brewer, who now has 240 yards to this point in the game. Bears go for 2, and they get it. Chris Platt, a 3-yard reception, makes it 36-30 in favor of Baylor. Here comes Oklahoma State. Drew Brown's going to pull it down out of the shotgun, go straight up the middle of the field. He gets hit right at the goal line, but his momentum takes him into the end zone. 37-36 Cowboys. Late in the fourth quarter now. Drew Brown again, pass picked off. Oklahoma State leading by 1 at this point. And he is going to go all the way. A broken tackle. He doesn't step out of bounds somehow. And it's an INT for the touchdown. Drew Brown throws another pick 6. It's 44-37. Baylor, Oklahoma State needs to win this to keep pace with Oklahoma. They are 1 loss behind him in the loss column, but they play each other in the final week of the season. It's 44-37, and now Braden Johnson with a 16-yard catch from Drew Brown, making it 44-44. We go to overtime, another overtime game. On 3rd and 11, Drew Brown's pass is complete, but it goes nowhere, and it's going to set up a 44-yard field goal to give Oklahoma State the lead. They get it. 47-44. Baylor can win it with a touchdown. Here's the screen pass down to the 5, to the 4, down to the 1-yard line goes John Lovett. 2nd down and goal. Charlie Brewer is going to keep it, and he's going to duck in for the touchdown, and Baylor pulls off the victory in Stillwater, 50-47. Oklahoma State, actually that's their 2nd loss. Sorry, they had 1 loss, so they were tied with Oklahoma. So they're still in the race with Oklahoma for the division or for the conference title, and they will play each other in the final game of the season. All right, that's it for Week 13 of our Cal State Fullerton Titans Dynasty. Up next, we face the Cal Golden Bears, and we'll have a preview of that matchup in our next episode here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.